A 70-year-old woman came to a small snack shop looking for work. She only asked for $20 a day, but when the shop manager saw her deformed hands, he politely turned her down. At that moment, the old woman pointed out that the shop's red bean paste lacked flavor. She then placed down some homemade bean paste she had prepared herself and quietly left. The manager took a bite. To his surprise, it tasted far better than the one sold in the shop, so when the woman returned the next day, he put aside his doubts and hired her. In order to make the perfect red bean paste, the old woman started working before dawn every single day. She carefully soaked the beans, removed every impurity, gently rubbed off the skins, and slowly simmered them with patience. She treated every step with care and sincerity. After hours of cooking, the bean paste was finally complete. From that day on, the shop became more and more popular. Customers couldn't stop praising the taste. Seeing the busy shop, the manager finally began to smile again. As time passed, the two gradually became close. One day, the manager shared his past with her. The shop didn't actually belong to him. Years ago, he got into trouble, and the owner paid for his medical expenses. To repay the debt, he had no choice but to keep working there for years. That was why he always looked hopeless, unable to see any future ahead of him. But compared to him, the old woman's life had been even crueler. She had suffered from war-related after-effects since childhood, and was abandoned by her own family. Yet despite everything, she still chose to live positively. Watching her work so hard every day, the manager slowly regained his strength and hope. But not long after, rumors began spreading that the old woman was seriously ill. The shop quickly lost customers. Business collapsed overnight. The owner ordered the manager to fire her immediately. But before he could say anything, the old woman quietly chose to resign on her own. She calmly said goodbye to him. Watching her walk away, the manager realized he couldn't bring himself to stop her. After she left, he continued making red bean paste using the methods she had taught him. But every time he cooked, he couldn't help thinking about her. Then one evening, he received a letter from the old woman. He rushed to visit her immediately, only to learn that she had passed away 3 days earlier. She left behind the cooking tools she had used her entire life, along with an old cassette tape. Inside that tape was the secret she had hidden for many years. That day, while she was out enjoying the cherry blossoms, the smell of snacks from the shop drew her in. But when she saw the manager, his face was filled with exhaustion and despair. She couldn't bear to watch such a young man live without hope, so she humbled herself and applied for the job, hoping she could bring warmth and encouragement into his life. Another spring quietly arrived. The manager was still working at the snack shop, still repaying his debts, but now, he was no longer chained by his painful past. Free from the darkness that once consumed him, he stood beneath the warm sunlight, calling out to customers with a bright smile on his face.